people come to us messaging us about they can't afford to feed the kids, the family. We're working across Leeds in 40 schools. We get feedback from the teachers in the schools and the parents there saying that without what we do, they wouldn't be able to feed their children.
I'm a single mum on benefits. I have one daughter at home. I'm disabled as well. I have bipolar, and this is amazing for me. It really is, because sometimes I can't afford, to do my gas and my electric, and then whatever's left is for food. So coming here is a real bonus.
We get cars and vans full of bread every day. They use the bread as a marketing tool because it smells nice. It draws people in, and then they know that they're going to put it in the bin and make it knowing they won't sell it.
And all the companies, the large companies, supermarkets, it's absolutely awful that they can send food to the landfill and that actually it's legal to do that. There should be more places like this where the food comes to, because it just goes to waste, it goes in bins, and the homeless then end up going in the bins to get it.
The next thing, we've got some Belgian chocolates that are the 19th of the 7th, 2017. So what would you suggest why we've got this box of perfectly edible Belgian chocolates that have got 7 months life on them? I think it's probably because it's got these little marks on. It's obviously being dropped, so that's deemed unsaleable. But they're still sealed, the box is not open, and it's well in date. And then the supermarkets will throw this in the bin. Oh, it's sealed again on the inside. There's not even a broken biscuit. Oh, one broken biscuit. This is it. This is again supermarkets. That's deemed unsaleable because the tins didn't. But there's the food. There's actually nothing wrong with. We've got some peppers in a bag. Apples again. There's not even. I can't see one bruise on any of them. There's not even a date on them either. So God knows why they're in there. Cauliflower. Oh, there's one missing, so that has to go in the bin because there's one missing. What we're on third today, so they're not even out of date. So they just know. This is the sort of thing. Baby figs again, the 4th. Mushrooms.
I mean, that's disgraceful, right?
That's disgraceful. It's not even out of date in the front anyway. Why?
There isn't anything wrong with those.
Nothing at all. And they've got another day on them, 6th of Feb. So we've got one split orange and then a 6th of February. Obviously, you just take that out. You could still use that orange. Same again. What are these here? Some sun-kissed yellow plums. They're not even ripe. They're still hard. Yeah, this is a standard delivery. To be fair, this is the sort of things that we get on a regular basis. Of good selection.
How much of this stuff do you get on a regular basis?
Tons a week. Tons and tons of it.
All of this standard?
All of it, yeah. The same standard, and the standard is it's still edible. All of it's still perfectly edible. We get the odd thing that's damaged. Okay, so like, that'd put people off buying it. That's why we've got that, because that one's bruised, but it's actually nothing. Underneath that, it's not bruised, it's just the pigmentation on the skin slightly different. You just cut that out, but we can cook with that. You can make a crumble out of it. You could make a sauce out of it.
This is coming from Morrison's, but this is not a Morrison's problem, isn't it? You're getting this from everybody.
Yes, this is going on in every supermarket in the country.
These figs have been shipped in from South Africa and you've flown in.
Yep.
A huge.
Rona de Bordeaux, South Africa. So that cost of getting them from there to here, for them to just throw them away before they're. Delicious. Yeah. Nothing wrong with it. Crackers. Absolutely crackers. This is our bulk area when we get lots of one item that gets delivered. So we've got here mustard, meaty mustard from Marks and Spencer. There's nearly a ton there of just this. Comes in on pallets like this. We've split it down into crates.
A ton of mustard?
Ton of mustard, literally a ton of mustard in jars like this. Sealed, there's nothing. Best BBE is the 1st of 2017, so it's lumpfish caviar. I've had this a week now. We've got Again, pataks, curry sauce. This is all madras paste this month. And then we've got some marmalade. So there's nearly a ton of marmalade came in. But so to what they have to do is empty it out of the glass jars to split it, and it obviously costs them too much money. So it's cheaper to store it than it's to throw it away. Okay, so this is the meat freezer. This is where we keep the meat. Comes in on, we freeze it the second we get it on, we weigh it in, and then it comes in here. We use it to supply the cafes mainly and the events that we do. We got about £5,000 worth of turkey in one day from one place because it was the Christmas Eve and they knew they weren't going to sell them. And these were big turkeys. They come with prices on, and they were like £80 turkeys. I think the biggest one we got was like a 10-kilo turkey. It was massive, ridiculously big. But they just throw it away. And we put them out. People, like you say, we had people that said that they got the whole Christmas dinner from us, and they literally got everything: fruit, veg, turkey, stuffing. There we go. That's one of the big birds. We had, probably over 100 delivered over Christmas. If we put this in the supermarket, that's when people fight over it again.
The fight over it.
Sometimes, yeah. It's happened in the past because it's meat and it's the valuable stuff. It's what people want, but we put it out, drip feed it in, and people, we've had issues with people getting protective, and that's when the desperation starts to kick in. We've got KFC chicken, we've got Waitrose, fish cakes, chicken, salmon puppets from Marks and Spencer's.
Is that duck under there?
Duck, yep, that looks like two duck fillets. I think we've got every form of meat protein you can think of in this freezer. We've got bacon, we've got prawns, we've got Nando's chicken, we've got salmon fillets. What would help is the changing and being using a little bit more of a common sense approach towards use by dates and expiration dates, because obviously you see all the food that we get is past its best before, used by, but it's all perfectly edible. Let's give people a bit more credit and a bit more, okay, if this food is still edible.
Right. Well, I'm going to challenge you on that a little bit,
Okay.
because if I'm a supermarket and I say, well, we don't want to poison our customers.
Yeah, so obviously. Yeah, that's it. They're scared. The supermarkets are scared of poisoning someone, but we've been doing this for a long time now, and we've never poisoned anybody. We've never had anything come back to us. We've got cafes all over the country, and we feed thousands of people every week. We feed 12,000 kids a week in Leeds, and no one's ever complained about being poorly from the food that they get from us. So why are supermarkets so scared about that? They're scared of a lawsuit. They're scared of the bad publicity. Which, okay, I understand that there's business in it. It's their business, and they don't want it to. But there's got to be a line. Like, there's all this going in the bin. The production cost from beginning to end must be billions of pounds a year that's wasted.